Could you believe it if I told you that the cost of living could be your deal breaker and maker when moving to a new country? Hi, I'm Mai from My Abundant Aesthetic Life. Today I'm pulling back the curtains on just how much it really costs to live in one of the world's most admired countries, Canada. Based on my experience from when I lived in Ontario in 2022, I'll be sharing the specific figures from my budget at the time. Remember, these figures might have shifted a bit when economics change, so it's important to check for the most current data. Whether you're planning a move or just curious, you're in the right place to find out. Let's dive into the real numbers and stories and see how they might stack up against your expectations. Ready? Let's get started.
I just wanted to add on here to make sure you stay until the end so you know how much I personally spent monthly in Canada.
I was born and raised in Canada. I'm so grateful to my parents for moving here, giving me a life filled with tremendous opportunities. However, as a parent myself now, I have concerns about the future for my kids, particularly due to the rising cost of living in Canada. While I have faith that I can provide for my family, the cost of living doesn't seem worth it anymore. If you're curious about my decision to leave Canada and explore new horizons, check out my video titled Why I Left Canada. Today, it's common to see young adults still living with their parents, unable to afford their own place due to high housing costs. Many are juggling multiple jobs to make ends meet, and it's tough when their paychecks can't even keep up with their expenses of living in Canada. Although I still love Canada and believe it might be the right place for some, I am on the lookout for different opportunities that align more closely with an unconventional lifestyle. If you're someone who also prefers living beyond the norm, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get into some of the specific costs now, starting with housing. For starters, housing in Ontario can be renting a 2-bedroom condo typically costs around $2,000 per month. If you're looking at buying like we did, our 4-bedroom single home had a mortgage payment of $4,000 a month. Property taxes were also a consideration, about 1% of the property assessed value annually. Utilities were another part of our monthly budget. We paid about $150 for electricity, often referred to hydro in Canada, and our water bill was around $200. Staying connected is crucial, so our internet and cell phone plans were about $100 each. Transportation costs can add up quickly. Driving a higher-end car meant spending about $100 weekly on gas. Opting for a more economic vehicle, this to between $60 to $80. Car insurance averaged around $100 monthly, and if you're making a car payment, expect about $500 a month on the lower end. Groceries for a family of 4, like mine, typically ran around $400 a week. Remember, while basic groceries are tax-free, a 13% harmonized sales tax applies to almost everything else. And if you need childcare, it's average about $1,000 a month. Now, let's not forget about healthcare. While Canada has universal healthcare, you might pay out of pocket for services like eye exam and dental care, which can be around $80 to $100 and $200 respectively. Here's a quick rundown of these expenses in visual form to help you get a better picture. So rent, 2-bedroom condo is about $2,000 a month. Mortgage for a 4-bedroom home is about $4,000 a month. Property tax is about 1% of assessed value annually. Home and rental insurance is about $20 to $60. Hydro is about $150 a month. Water is about $200 a month. Internet is about $100 a month. Cell phone plans is about $100 a month. Gas on the higher end is about $100 a week. Gas for an economic car is about $60 to $80 a week. Car insurance is about $100 a month. Car payment is about $500 a month on the lower end, and groceries for a family of 4 is about $400 a week. Sale taxes is about 13% HST on non-grocery items, applies to almost everything else. Childcare is about $1,000 a month. Eye exams are about $80 to $100 annually. Dental cleaning is about $200 occasionally. Healthcare, private, is variable.
Here's a rundown of my personal expenses living in Ontario near Toronto. So I'm gonna have a list right here. So my total monthly expenses were $7,550 of a family of 4, just the essentials. That's roughly $90,000 a year just for the essentials. Yes, I said just the essentials. No fun with that.
As we wrap up, I want to remind you again to check for the most recent data if you're considering a move. The costs I shared today are based on my experience from 2022 and could have changed. If you're planning to make big decisions based on this information, it's crucial to use the most current figures available. Thank you for joining me today on this journey through the cost of living in Canada. Each city or province can vary widely, so your experience might be different. Share your stories in the comments below. I love to hear how living costs impact your life wherever you are. And remember, whether you're here or anywhere else in the world, our mission is to live abundantly. Join us next time on My Abundant Aesthetic Life as we continue to explore what it truly means to live a rich and fulfilling life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to more insights into wealth, well-being, and living beautifully. Until next time, keep thriving.